Today we are going to explain how to use a drill press to drill through aluminum. My name is Elijah.
My name is Seaver.
My name is Will. Our objectives of this training are to teach beginners how to safely complete drill press operations with the focus on drilling and tapping holes. As a beginner, you may be asking, what is a drill press? A drill press is a stationary machine used to drill precise holes into a variety of materials, such as wood, metal, and plastic. Unlike handheld drills, the drill press allows for greater control, consistency, and accuracy. A drill press is especially useful for high-quality tapping of holes for threading screws into them. The main topics covered in this presentation are safety, a description of the equipment, required materials, directions for drilling and tapping, troubleshooting, and the conclusion. While operating a drill press is inherently dangerous, the risks can be mitigated by following a handful of simple rules. Never wear loose clothing, hair, or jewelry. Never touch any spinning components of the drill press while it is in motion, or drill without a safety partner. Always wear eye protection. Securely clamp the workpiece with clamps or a vise. Clear the workspace before turning on the machine, and adhere to the recommended speeds for the bit size and material.
For the description of the equipment, we're going to start with the top of the diagram. We have a power switch, which allows you to turn the drill press on and off. A chuck is used to hold the drill bit being the piece of metal that rotates and makes the hole in the aluminum. A chuck key hole tightens the chuck, securing the drill bit. The down feed handle allows for you to lower the drill bit towards a piece of aluminum. The work table is where the aluminum will be placed to drill. The down feed handle allows you to lower the drill bit towards a piece of aluminum. The work table handle adjusts the direction of the work table is facing. The column locking handle is used to adjust the height of the work table. This allows for people with different heights to use the same drill press. For required materials and accessories, you need the material to drill with. In this case, we're discussing drilling aluminum. You will also need a clamp to secure the aluminum in place. You will also need a drill bit of the desired diameter to make the hole you need. For safety reasons, as mentioned before, you will also need eye protection. It is also important not to wear gloves, as this does qualify as loose clothing and can get caught in rotating parts of the drill press. The first thing you want to do is mark the location of the hole on the workpiece, in this case, an aluminum bar. Next, you want to install a center drill bit into the chuck of the drill press. The two images on the bottom left and center show two different kinds of drill bits. Either will work for this application. Next is to adjust the height accordingly. You can do this using the handle to raise or lower the drill press head. The center drill bit should be an inch or two away from the workpiece after adjustments are made. Next, you want to use the handle to slowly lower the assembly head and align the center drill bit of the marked location of the hole. After everything is aligned, you want to clamp the aluminum piece to the drill press table to ensure it doesn't kick back. This is when the workpiece gets thrown into the air by the drill because it wasn't properly clamped. After all this is completed, your setup should look something like the picture on the bottom right of the slide.
Directions for starting the hole. After the setup is complete, the first thing you want to do is put on the proper PPE, proper protection equipment. In our case, we don't want to wear anything baggy or gloves, and most importantly, to wear our safety glasses. Next thing to do is apply cutting oil on the marked location on the aluminum. A picture of some common cutting oil is shown in the top right corner. Then turn the drill press on and use the handle to slowly lower the center drill piece to the workpiece. You want to make a small indent on the aluminum, which is called a starting hole. This should look like the indent made on the bottom right-hand picture. This ensures that the drill bit used to drill the hole doesn't start walking. Walking is when the drill bit wanders across the surface instead of staying centered on the hole. After drilling the starting hole, use the handle to raise the drill head to the fully up position and turn off the drill press. Directions for drilling the hole. After the drill press and the drill bit has stopped moving, you can remove the center drill bit and replace it with a twist drill bit. An example of a twist drill bit is shown in the top right corner. This drill bit will be used to drill a hole through the aluminum workpiece. You may need to readjust the height of the drill press to ensure about 1 or 2 inches between the workpiece and the end of the twist drill bit. After adjusting the height, you may apply more cutting oil in the starter hole. Then turn on the drill press, and you will use the handle to slowly lower the drill bit to the workpiece. When drilling a hole, you want to drill using a pecking motion. This means using moderate pressure to drill out some material, and then lift up on the handle to bring the drill bit away from the workpiece, and then slowly bring it back down and continue drilling more material. This process ensures that the drill bit does not overheat and break. It depends on how hard the material is for how often you should lift up the drill head. In our case, for aluminum, you can drill for about 3 seconds and then lift up for about 2 seconds. Once the drill bit goes all the way through the material or to the depth desired of your hole, you will use the handle to raise the drill press head fully to the fully up position and turn off the drill press. For tapping the hole, after the drill press and the drill bit has stopped moving, you can remove the twist drill bit and install a tap guide. Then put together the tap assembly. The tap assembly includes a tap bit and a tap wrench. This will be used to carve out the threads inside the hole. The tap wrench will go on the back of the tap bit, and then you twist one of the arms of the tap wrench to tighten the tap wrench to the end of the tap bit. Then you can place the tap assembly into the tap guide. This ensures that the tap assembly stays perfectly aligned vertically with the hole. Next is to apply cutting oil to the end of the tap bit. Then use the drill press handle to slowly lower the tap assembly to the workpiece. Right before the tap bit touches the workpiece, begin to slowly turn the tap wrench to start carving out the threads. Once the tap bit begins to carve out the threads, apply light pressure using the drill press handle while continuing to spin the tap wrench. After 2 or 3 full rotations, then turn the tap wrench in the opposite direction for about 1 or 2 rotations. This allows the carved out material to flow up the tap bit and out of the hole, ensuring nice smooth threads. After a couple of threads have been carved out, you can remove the tap assembly from the tap guide, leaving the tap assembly lodged into the hole. Then continue to spin the tap wrench 2 or 3 full rotations, then turn the tap wrench in the opposite direction for about 1 or 2 rotations. Continue this process until the hole is fully tapped. Then turn the tap wrench in the opposite direction until the tap bit is fully removed from the hole.
If things go poorly while in the drilling process, there are a number of common problems and solutions which can be attempted for them. If the drill bit is burning material or smoking, you may be drilling too fast or applying too much pressure. Slow down the RPM and use cutting fluid if applicable for your material. If the drill bit wanders when starting or wallows while drilling, check if the drill bit is dull or improperly placed in the chuck. Always start with a centering punch. Tapping also has a number of common pitfalls with simple solutions. If the tap is at risk of breaking off, apply more cutting oil and frequently remove chips. If the tap ends up breaking from too much torque, use a bit puller to remove the tap from the workpiece. If a fastener does not enter the tapped threads properly, the tap could be dull or the threads may be clogged with chips. Replace the tap with a sharper one and chase the threads carefully. In summary, the drill press is a powerful and precise tool when used properly. Remember the main functions, drilling and tapping, and always follow safety protocols. Use the correct setup, speeds, and tools for the job. If issues arise, use the troubleshooting tips to stay on track. With practice and attention to detail, you'll get clean, accurate results every time. Remember, safety is always the #1 priority. Thank you for your attention.